What's going on YouTube? It's the one and only Adam D. Noli at it again, bringing you another video explaining a little bit more about drop shipping and some of the methods you can actually drop ship with. And I know before I get started, yes, it's a double upload. Everything's okay, I'm not sick. I'm actually just interested in developing this channel. So, I want to try to pump out these videos as fast as possible and, just get some good content out. So mainly, the back at what I was going to talk about is the three main methods you could use to dropship, which are sniping, optimization, and synoptimization. I hope I didn't butcher that that word because it's pretty hard to pronounce, at least for me. But yeah, these methods are three main methods you could use to dropship on certain places, especially on eBay. That's where I'm actually using some of these methods. I use all the methods. I tested them all out. I'm going to give you my inside thoughts about it and the positive and negative. So mainly the pros and cons with each method that you can use. So first with sniping. Sniping, that's the first method I ever used when I actually went through a course. It was 100% free, no BS, drop shipping. He has a course, so if you want me to put the link in the description, just comment down below or something that you need it, and then I'll put in the description. But anyway, sniping is mainly you get a list of sellers that you know that are drop shippers and go on their sellers list and then find some products that are selling pretty well. And then basically what you do is when you find a product, you basically copy it like from everything, like the pictures, the title, everything, and then you just undercut them. So mainly make it $1 cheaper, and then you put it on your eBay account. So mainly doing it that way, I found that the benefits are you can drastically get sales fast. Like you're basically listing a product that you know for sure will sell unless something crazy happens, because it's proven that it did sell in the past and you mainly got a selling product on your list, which could be good in some people's eyes. However, some of the negatives that I found using this method is mainly that it's, to me, like, I feel like, I don't know, it's, you could do this, but like I feel like it's unethical sometimes, and you don't usually always get sales because if you think about it, you're not the only one using the strategy. Everyone is trying to undercut everyone else until like barely they're making them pennies on the dollar for profit. So that method is good in hindsight, but it's not really like it won't last you that long if you're only using that method in my perspective, because you're always going to undercut someone, and you basically taking their title exactly how it is and doing that. Like when you search it, you're going to see like you're going to get like the same eyes of the person that already bought that product. And if like he say like he had the jump, like he had that product, he was only had like two competitors, and then he has like what, like 97 sales and like good reviews, and then you post it like $1 less, sometimes they'll still buy the person that is a little bit more expensive, $1 more, because he has the credibility. And it's just like it's always hard to like get sales that way too. So like on the other hand, it is a guarantee. However, it's not always guaranteed that it will sell for you. That's what I found with sniping. So the next one is optimization, and this one is mainly complete. It's like the complete opposite of sniping, because you mainly go to your own supplier. You find a product that you think will sell good. You put it on. You optimize the title and everything. So mainly when I use this method, I kind of think about like if I'm a buyer, what would I type for? Like what would I search for to look for this certain item? And I'll just use those keywords that actually like came up in my mind. And mainly, yeah, the positives are you get organic views. You won't feel bad about it because like you're finding your own product, and you could potentially get a winning product if you're like the only person that lists in it, because mainly you're not just copying from someone, you just find a random product that you think will sell, and then you just like put it out in the wild to see how well and good it does. So with that, the negatives I found is you don't always get a winning item that you list. It could be like a really good item, however, just people are not interested in buying it. So it doesn't have a really good track record. That's what I'm trying to say. And another negative is more time consuming actually searching and finding these products on whatever supplier you're using compared to having a list of sellers, dropshipping sellers, and just searching their products completely that that sells and just like copying it and everything. So that's the second one. So the last one is called Snoptimization. I still hope I didn't butcher that, but like it's called Snoptimization. I hope. And this is what I use the most because I kind of integrate it with like it's mainly like a hybrid of sniping and optimization. So mainly this method is basically you still have a seller's list. You use your seller's list. You look through a product on their seller's list, and then if you find it and it sells well, boom, you put it, copy down everything. But the main difference you do now with some optimization, God, some optimization is you change the title completely. So try like when you do this method, don't try to look at the drop shipper's list, his title. Don't look at the title of the product. Try not to at least, and just like try to think in your head like what you do if you're optimizing. Like what would you put in the search bar if you're actually searching for this item, and then put that as your title. And doing this, I gained a decent amount of sales compared to like if I didn't do it. Like if I was just using sniping, I wouldn't have got the sales I probably got if I wasn't optimizing. That sounds funny. But anyway, yeah. So mainly I found it beneficial because I'm having like organic eyes on my listings and I know it's this item that actually sells because it's sold in the past. And it's like the best of both worlds with sniping and optimizing because you get the best of both methods, however you don't get the downsides because each benefit for each side cancels out the downside. For example, sniping, boom, you get a good product that sells. However, you won't get organic views or eyes on your product. But with optimizing, you do get those organic views and eyes on your product, and you do get a good item that is listed that sold in the past. So it benefits from both sides, and that's what I found more beneficial is optimizing. Fuck it. Snop, blah, blah, I don't give a fuck. Snoptimizing. And yeah, that's what I would recommend. And those are the main three ways that you can use those methods to drop ship. So yeah, and the next video I'm actually going to show you, like I want to do a walkthrough about actually Snoptimizing so you guys can understand like how to do it and everything. Or like if you want me to go a little bit more in depth, I can because sometimes I just ramble and I just like go on with like on a tangent and stuff. But that's mainly the basic concept of Snoptimization, optimization, and sniping. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and leave in the comment what's your favorite method if you actually use one of these methods, and how's it doing for you so far. And with that being said, I hope you guys all have a spectacular day, and I catch you on the next one. Signing off.